Hey everyone, welcome to today's gratitude and affirmation practice. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for being on the journey. All right, let's get right into the gratitudes. Number one, I am so grateful that I've made it through this work week and the work day. And there's a number two gratitude that's going to go along with that. But the first gratitude is I'm grateful I made it through. It's just been a very, very busy last 2 weeks. I'm so grateful that it's Friday and I get a mental break, because number two, what made it partially busy and difficult, especially these last 2 days, was I got my shots for my trip and my body's actually doing pretty well with it. So I don't know if I explained in my last video or not. I got yellow fever, tetanus, and then today, and here's where the kicker comes in. So the 2 shots were yesterday, and so I've been working late. So I think I've been working until like 6:30-ish. Yesterday I worked until almost 9, but around the like 6 o'clock mark, I started like almost falling asleep, and I was like, oh, okay, my body is just having a difficult time with this. It's, fighting it off. Well, today I started, for typhoid fever, there's 2 different options that you could do. You could do another shot, which is good for 2 years, or you could do an oral live virus, and that's good for 5. With all the traveling that I do, I opted for the 5-year one. So how it works is you take it's on and off, right? So there's 4 pills. You take one, you don't take one the next day. You take one, don't take one the next day. So today was my first day doing it, and you need to do it on an empty stomach and not eat food for about an hour. Okay, fine. I was a little concerned that I was going to get like nauseous and whatnot. Here's the other thing too with my body. I'm very aware of when I take medicine, like even Advil, Tylenol, whatever. I can feel the moment that it kicks in. I can feel the moment that my body's like kind of starting to digest it. I'm very sensitive. And what was interesting is that with all 3 of these, the first sign I got was I started getting a very interesting headache, where I could kind of feel like the veins in my head were like constricting, and it was causing like I still have pain probably like right here on the sides. Very interesting. But all this to say, so my third gratitude, because that started to hit, I think now that was a little much for my body. So that same time started to hit around like 6 and whatnot. So my first gratitude of being thankful for making it through the work week. Number 3 gratitude with all of that is I'm so grateful I was able to send off a full scope for one of the projects I'm managing. It was such an incredible task, and it was more work than I guess I had originally anticipated. But I'm just proud of myself. I'm grateful that that portion has been sent, and we're ready to roll. And the whole team's been very impressive with all the dedication and the work everyone's been doing with the project. My 5th gratitude is that I'm grateful I'm feeling more like myself. So along with all of that and working late and getting that sent out later today, what started happening with my body is like, again, 6 is kind of where I started like really feeling the effects, but because I went to the gym today as well, and it was one of my harder days, I started to get all achy, you just get a little cranky, feel like you don't really fit into your skin. After work I was just exhausted, and I'm like, I need to eat something. So I cooked some food. 5 is going to be, I am so grateful for my roommate because of me, working late yesterday. the shots kind of took me out. I, just called it an early night and, took a bath with Epsom salt and then just relaxed and just promptly fell asleep. Usually I'm pretty on top of dishes, but I didn't get them last night. And fast forward till today, it's been so busy that I didn't really have any gaps of with which to do the dishes throughout the day. And so when I ended my work day, that was the first thing I was going to do, is make myself food and then do dishes. And I'm so grateful to my roommate because she just did all my dishes. So grateful for that. So my number 7th, to tie this all together. So I'm making my food and I go out with my other roommate on the porch to just relax and eat my food, and my body just felt weird. So the closest thing I can think to relate it to is if you've ever been to a point where you're drunk or where you're a little bit more than tipsy, right? Like when you kind of feel it all throughout your body. It feel like your body feels like loose and it feels good, but your muscles also feel a little tense or tight because it's dehydrating you. That's exactly what my body felt like. I was sitting there on the chair and I was like, I feel so disassociated from my body right now. Mentally, like, there wasn't really too much going on. Like, I wasn't, like, my vision wasn't blurred. I was super aware of everything that was going on. I was physically present, but it was just weird because my body was experiencing something different than what my mind was experiencing in the moment. I don't know. Very interesting. But 7, to tie the entire story together of all those gratitudes, is I'm so grateful to have my body back and for me to feel like one full person. All things considered, though, if I haven't said this already, I'm very grateful that I'm not down and out for the count and my body is working as well as it is. And, honestly, 8, I'm grateful and I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself that I've been diligently trying to take better care of myself, working out, going to the gym, listening to my body. We're getting there with diet, but collectively this week, especially, I've been eating pretty well. And I think it's really showing in how my body is able to manage fighting off things. So I'm just very grateful for that. I think that was 7, 8. So gratitude number 9 is I'm so grateful I've been in pretty good moods. So I don't know. What else can you ask for, right? As long as you feel good, you look good, I don't know, your brain feels good. These are all good things to be grateful for. And I am very grateful that I've just been in a good mood. It could be a different situation. I could have had a really hard time with this on top of everything that I was trying to accomplish with work. It just could have taken me out. I could have felt terribly weak, this is so much better. I'm just so grateful. And 10 for the day. Oh, here's one to round the whole story, the whole saga, a little bit more. I am so grateful that I am about to take another Epsom salt bath. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to help me sleep really well. And it was kind of funny. I woke up this morning and I was just, one of my first thoughts of the day that I just had to laugh at was, well, if I ever want to sleep good throughout the night, I guess I should just take a bunch of shots. Like, I slept great. Actually, that's probably why I'm in such a good mood today. I slept so good last night. I'm here for that. I'm so grateful. That's going to be number 11. I am so, So grateful. Anytime I can get a full night's rest and wake up and actually feel like I have energy, beautiful. I love it. I need more of that in my life. I want more of that in my life. So let's go right into the affirmations. Number 1, I am divinely guided and supported. Number 2, deep, soul refreshing sleep is available to me, and sleep is my divine practice. Number 3, miracles are a common occurrence and can be seen throughout my entire day. Number 4, I will not stress. I do not have to stress. I can be in my own peace because everything is being worked out for my ultimate good. Number 5, laughter, joy, and fun are my ultimate goals, and they are there throughout every activity of my day. 6, infinite possibilities are available to me, and I have the mentality to choose wisely between the options that I see. Infinite options. 7, I'm healed and healthy, and anything that I'm currently physically experiencing has a solution that I'm working towards. 8, we're doing so good. There is a well of peace, joy, positivity, light, and love within me that I can come back to at any moment in time and be within my peace throughout the day. 9, my skill set is up to the task at hand, and I have enough time to dedicate to each task, singular at a time, until completion without stress. And 10 for the night, in all choices, situations, and decisions, I choose what will serve me and my ultimate good, and ultimately, I try to support myself in everything that I do. So that is all for tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me know, how is your week going? Are you excited for the 3-day weekend? What are you doing? What are you affirming for yourself? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you back here for the next video. Bye, everyone.